Immigration.
Immigration. Every single candidate running has made this a prime talking point, but what are we doing about it? I'm Pena. I'm a birthright citizen of the United States, and in 2011, 11.4 million illegal immigrants were living in the United States. My question is, how do we use this to our advantage? In 2011, 11.4 million illegal immigrants were living in the United States. From those 11.4 million people, 4.5 million children have been born and granted birthright citizenship. The Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution says that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Meaning that if anyone from outside of the United States has a child on our soil, that child immediately has birthright citizenship and has full rights of a full U.S. citizen. This amendment is a perfect example on how to handle immigration and how we can harness the talents of immigrants to build up the United States. Another example is the DREAM Act, which stands for Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors. The requirements for conditional residence status under the DREAM Act are: a person must have proof that they entered the United States before the age of 16 and must have continuously lived in the country for at least 5 years. They must also have graduated from a United States high school or obtained a GED. Also, the person must demonstrate good moral character and pass criminal background checks and reviews. Unfortunately, the DREAM Act was misinterpreted by most, which led to its failure to pass as legislation. People took it as an act of amnesty, as opposed to being a way to handle the unstoppable immigration to the United States. People in the past have discussed many ways on how to get rid of immigrants, but with mass populations, huge things can happen. For example, in 1892, Ellis Island opened up on January 1st. While in use, it processed 12 million immigrants into the United States. The current population at that time was estimated at 66 million. 12 million people made a huge positive effect on the economy. So imagine what taking out 11.5 million people from today's economy could do. The economy has fallen before, but a hit like this would cripple the United States for a long time. Something we might not be able to recover from. Multiple billions of dollars from the United States to deport them all, plus the loss of 11.5 million working people, would be a severe downfall. The repercussions of failing to harness the talent and hard workmanship of immigrants would be drastic. Immigration to the land of opportunity won't stop, and it's up to the United States to wield what is so easily obtainable. But there are opponents to accepting immigrants. One of the most outspoken is Donald Trump. He has stated that we should remove all illegal immigrants, a plan that would take a tremendous amount of time, but it would also cost the United States $500 to $600 billion. On top of all of that, it could drop our economic growth by at least 5.7%.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
This is not true. So I sat down with Maite Pena, an immigrant from Mexico who has built her business from the ground up, whilst being a single mother of 3. She began 1,700 miles away from her home working at Quad Graphics, a magazine printing company. She went from working full-time 12-hour shifts to now owning one of the most popular event service businesses in central Wisconsin.
Soy Maite Peña, dueña de Producciones La Paloma. Servimos al área desde Green Bay, Chicago, Manitowoc. La Paloma fue establecida en el 2002. Tenemos 14 años de servicio. Vine a Estados Unidos en busca de una oportunidad para darles un mejor futuro a mis hijos. Pienso que al igual que yo, la gente llega a este país en busca de trabajo para lograr sus sueños. No fue fácil establecerme en este país. Tenía 3 hijos, necesitaba un trabajo para mantenerlos. Tomar la decisión de llegar a este país no fue una decisión fácil. no, no me siento bienvenida en este país. Muchas personas piensan que las personas que llegan a este país no tienen estudios académicos, lo cual es equivocado. Conozco mucha gente que ha llegado a este país con estudios universitarios. Al igual que yo, existen muchas personas que han llegado a este país con todos sus sueños y lo han logrado.
Some presidential candidates have taken progressive stances on immigration, stances to keep families together and utilize the immigration as a push for America. Bernie Sanders has stated, "We are a nation of immigrants. I am the son of an immigrant myself. Their story, my story, our story is the story of America. Hardworking families coming into the United States to create a brighter future for their children. The story of immigrants is the story of America, a story rooted in family and fueled by hope. It continues today in families all across the United States." So, you want to be elected next president of the United States. How are you going to address immigration laws to keep the American economy strong and American families together? America needs a president that knows the United States past and how immigrants made this country. We need a president that makes this a priority. Are you that candidate?